So I have just finished watching the first episode of the Nier Automata V1.1 anime series, and I have to say I really enjoyed it. I thought it captured the feel of the opening of the game very well. So the plot of this episode mainly follows the tutorial section of Nier Automata, and it mainly focuses on 2B rather than 9S, but that's to say that there are some scenes of 9S's campaign in there, such as his opening scene where the robot is getting oil for his friend or brother. So that scene's in there, and it is a good way to kind of set up the character. Even though if this is your first time experiencing Nier Automata, you will be a bit confused as to what the hell's going on, as the episode doesn't really set up what is going on and why the world is like it is. So that is a small grab I have of the episode. But aside from that, if you have played the game, it is quite a faithful adaptation of the opening half an hour, I think is how long the tutorial is, but it does a very good job at adapting a video game into a 23-minute anime episode. Something else that I really liked about this episode was that the soundtrack was amazing. Just like with the Nier Automata game, that soundtrack is just incredible, and I'd go fast to say that it's one of my favourites of any video game. So seeing that carried over to the anime series, I really liked. I'm not sure if they just reused songs from the game or if they made entirely new tracks for the anime, but regardless, the soundtrack of this episode is incredible, and I'm looking forward to see what the rest of the anime soundtrack will be like. Something else about the audio that I liked is that they'd actually carried over some of the kind of sound effects from the game into the anime series, like the noise of the pod and the like door opening noises in the factory. Those are ripped directly from the game, and I'm pretty sure some of the machine noises are from the game as well. So obviously, having played the game and hearing those noises, it is very nice to hear. The animation and artwork in this episode I thought was really good, although saying that, the only other anime I've seen is the Final Fantasy 15 Brotherhood one, and I thought that looked good as well, so take that as you will. It was quite nice to see some of the moves from the game being recreated in this style, such as the iconic scene where 2B kind of thrusts her sword out towards the camera, and also the scene where she stabs the Goliath as well. Also, how the characters look in this anime series is really good, and obviously it's really close to their original designs, but seeing how they are drawn in the anime series, I do quite like how they're drawn, and I'm looking forward to see how other characters in the game are illustrated as well. So those are my initial thoughts on the first episode of the Nier Automata anime. I hope to carry on this series and do the entire first series, but I think next time I will be making notes as I watch the episode, because I have to do it from memory and I kind of want to actually structure what I have to say. So hopefully with my review for episode 2 it will seem a little bit more structured, but I would love to see what you thought about the episode in the comments below, and if you like this video, a like would be much appreciated, and if you want to know when episode 2 review goes up, subscribe and press the bell. And I hope to see you next time for my review for episode 2.